And we begin tonight at 6 with breaking news. IMPD right now is looking for the driver connected to a deadly hit and run on the northeast side of Indianapolis.
Police tell us a woman is dead. All of this unfolding around 2:45 this afternoon. Officers responded to a call of a woman that was hit along German Church Road near 42nd. Medics pronounced a woman dead at the scene. So far, no word on any suspects in the case. Janet Webster live at the scene saying that it is a hit and run, and if you know anything, to please call authorities. We are waiting on a description of the suspect's car at this hour.
Developing tonight at 6, less than 30 minutes ago, we learned the name of the woman who was killed in that triple shooting in Muncie. The Delaware County coroner has identified her as 23-year-old Cheyenne Rains. 2 other men were also shot.
Our Ella Rhodes talked with city leaders about the retired officer who stepped in to help.
A neighbor on South Walnut Street caught on camera the moment police responded to a shooting where 23-year-old Cheyenne Rains died. A 40-year-old man and a 39-year-old man also injured. Neighbor Stone Myers says his children played with the woman's kids.
It is a complete tragedy that any mother, for any reason, would lose their life on Mother's Day. I don't really care what the reasoning is. It's not acceptable.
Court documents say when police arrived to this home around 5:30 p.m., they found the victims outside. Arresting documents say Rains tried leaving the home. Then the suspect dragged her down the sidewalk by her feet. Police say a truck stopped and the suspect began shooting at it.
They're not bad people. They stay to themselves. They're pretty quiet. I'd even spoke to the gentleman over here, the shooter, a couple of times, and never had any issues with him. He didn't look like the type to be violent. He didn't look like the type to have any kind of outbreaks.
Court documents say a retired Muncie police officer apprehended the 21-year-old suspect and held him until police arrived. That suspect was later arrested on a dozen preliminary charges. Mayor Dan Ridenour expressed gratitude for that former officer.
It becomes a part of you, and these are individuals, police officers in particular, are individuals who run to the situation. When they see something, they're going to do everything within their power to help make the public as safe as possible.
Court documents say police found 3 children in the home, locked inside a room covered in feces, as young as 3 months old. The oldest, just 3. Jamie Brown, a former Muncie police officer, says these are some of the toughest situations.
I think they're highly emotional and they're super sensitive to deal with. I also think there's a lot of times with domestic, still in this day and age, that it's such a private matter that people don't like talking about it.
Myers hopes his neighbors act as responsible gun owners.
I really feel like people should think before they react, and if you know you're a hothead, don't carry a gun, because life is too precious for it to unfold like this.
A day to celebrate a mother's love, ending in the worst possible way. In Muncie, Ella Rhodes, 13 News.
Here in Indianapolis, a teen is facing murder charges in adult court.
Police tell us the 16-year-old shot and killed 2 other teens and wounded a third during a gun deal gone wrong last April. Tonight, our Ashton Hackman has that story.
I just threw my life away. Police say that's what Amante Douglas told officers as he was arrested. Court docs say Douglas was one of 5 people who called 911 after the triple shooting near 27th and Harding, allegedly telling dispatch there was supposed to be a gun trade. These people, he attacked one of the people I was with, and I had to shoot him. 14-year-old Emmanuel Stone died at the scene. 18-year-old Sean Cox died shortly after getting to the hospital.
It was entirely preventable, both the disturbance that led up to somebody being shot, losing their life, 2 people, and the fact that a juvenile, a young person in our community, had a weapon that they should not have had.
Last week, a judge waived Davis, who was 15 at the time of the shooting, into adult court. He is now charged with 2 counts of murder, battery with a deadly weapon, and dangerous possession of a firearm.
As with all murder cases in Indiana, Amante Douglas will be held in jail without bond until his case reaches a conclusion. He is scheduled to make his first court appearance on the adult charges on Tuesday. In Indianapolis, Ashton Hackman, 13 News.
Sunny and 70 on this Monday. It seems a lot prettier when I look outside the window than we're showing here from this view right now.
Warmer temps on the way. I think that's going to make everybody feel pretty sunny.
Yes, very much so. 75 to 80 tomorrow, and then in the 7-day, we have several days in the 80s.
Awesome.
Starting this weekend, so
feels like summer.
It does. A warm up on the way. I've got some better views for you of that blue sky, Ann, that you were mentioning. You can see it here from the camera at the Country Club of Indianapolis. Also from our camera in Bloomington. We'll take you south into Monroe County, where a lot of folks down there are starting to enjoy summer break. But yes, there you go. Lots of blue sky across central Indiana. Temperatures, as mentioned, in the 60s, close to 70 degrees. We are right at 70 in Indianapolis, Muncie, and Columbus. Currently 72 degrees in Bloomington right now. We'll stay in the upper 60s and low 70s the next couple of hours under a mainly clear sky, clear overnight. Maybe jacket, sweatshirt weather early tomorrow. 40s to start, most of us 40 to 45, and then we'll start to climb once the sun comes up. A mid-60s midday, highs 75 to almost 80 tomorrow. We cool down thanks to a cold front Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That front also brings us a rain chance. I'm going to be tracking that and getting you ready for a summer feel. 80s start Saturday.
All right, Angela, thanks so much. Tonight, IMPD is cracking down on reckless driving and spinning. The police department shared some images on social media showing officers responding to a call about a street takeover near 34th and Moeller Road. Court documents reveal that officers saw a black Charger spinning with passengers hanging out the window within 15 feet of others. They also found an illegal gun inside one of the cars. Officers issued 3 citations and towed 3 vehicles.
New surveillance and new leads tonight in a series of smash and grabs in Johnson County.
And as our Jenny Runovich reports tonight, thieves targeting pickup trucks are responsible for a growing number of break-ins.
Yeah, more reports came in since the crimes early Sunday, now up to 45 across the county.
All of those break-ins happened in the span of just 4 hours, damaging truck windows, stealing guns and cash from the consoles in Greenwood, Bargersville, and unincorporated Johnson County. Captured on camera, at least one suspect shining a flashlight into a pickup, and this is new surveillance video from Sunday morning. Detectives believe that first truck is carrying suspects. The second truck was stolen from someone's driveway. One day later, the sheriff's office found that pickup in Indianapolis.
We did. We also sent somebody up to tech that vehicle for potential evidence, and we'll see what we get from that as well.
Investigators could still use your help with evidence, so if you have surveillance video from 12:30 a.m. to 4:30 a.m. on Sunday, give them a call. In Johnson County, Jenny Runovich, 13 News.
Tonight, police in Carmel have confirmed to 13 News they're investigating several car break-ins, telling us officers have taken 14 reports today alone, mostly from the west side of Carmel. So they're reminding you to remove valuables from your car, leave your doors locked at all times, and keep items out of plain view. If you do have any information about these car break-ins, please call police in Carmel.
Tonight, a member of the City County Council is taking action after concerns over short-term rental properties across the city. You might recall earlier this month, a person was killed, 3 others injured in a shooting at a post-prom party. The event was hosted at a short-term rental that was not registered with the city of Indianapolis. Since then, Councilor John Barr sent a letter to Airbnb requesting that company provide a list of the active properties and hosts in Marion County. He also suggests sending a compliance notice directly to the hosts and requiring them to comply with local registration requirements.